Hello, this video is about addressing the fear having to do with aliens, like people's fear of aliens. Um, I was talking to this girl a couple months ago about aliens, some girl, and she's like, "Oh, but it's scary to think about, it's scary." Um, and I mean, I think normal people are afraid of aliens. I mean, and like people who are into aliens are afraid of aliens. Now, what about the people who aren't even into aliens or don't think aliens are here or think that we're alone in the universe? Those people are going to be extra afraid of aliens because, um, we're afraid of each other. I mean, we're bombing other countries because we're afraid they're going to bomb us. We had the Cold War and all this stuff, and people are just afraid of each other in all kinds of ways. I mean, I don't want to get too much into it, but I mean, people don't upload videos on YouTube. When people make YouTube accounts, they don't use their real names. People like to get angry with people for making YouTube videos. People like to, if you want to go traveling, people are like, "Oh no, be careful, you're gonna get, mugged or whatever." Um, But and so that's why people are afraid of aliens. They think aliens are just going to be just like you and come here and like invade the earth and mine the earth and kill us and make us slaves and stuff like that. Just because that's how we are. But and that's normal people. But then people who are into aliens, like hippies, I think they're afraid of aliens, like me. Think about it this way. Like me, I'm like I'm sometimes I get spooked if I'm like outside and I'm like ghost like. When I was a kid, sometimes I'd be afraid to like, walk around at night in the dark because maybe there'd be like a spirit or something. I mean, imagine how scary that would be if you're out by yourself in the woods in the middle of the night and you turn around and you see this like being staring at you that's obviously not human. Now that would be scary for anybody. And I'm going to admit that would be scary for me. I mean, not right now, but there would be times where that would be scary for me. So, and Bashar said that, people who he talks to and they're all excited about talking to him, and then they go, "Oh, cool, we want to hang out with you." And he goes, "Okay, we'll meet us here at this time." And, and he said every single time they ran because they got scared of what might happen. It's like too big of a leap of faith to completely change your reality like that, and it freaks you out. So anyways, what are we going to do to get over the fear of the aliens so that they can come? Well, I think you get over fear by all together, not just alone, but we will not be afraid when we all believe aliens are here. That's why it's important for us all to believe that they're here, because when we all believe that they're here and then we all agree that they're not bad, then it won't be scary for normal people and also for the hippies. I'll use this analogy, like rowing across the Atlantic. That's kind of like a sport that's just kind of starting right now. I think the first, like, I don't know who the first person to row across the Atlantic when that was, but the first woman to row across the Atlantic solo wasn't until 2005. That English girl, Roz Savage. And then, no, it was some other girl a couple years, some other girl with a guy, and it was her in 2005, first, girl to do it alone. And then, and I mean, I was always terrified of water, of deep water, or being alone out in the ocean. But then, like last month, there was that other girl, Katie Spots, does it, and she's an American Girl, 22 years old. And all of a sudden, I go, "Oh, okay, I want to do that." And I never thought I would do that because, like, I'm afraid of deep water. And but the thing is once a lot of people do it, all of a sudden it becomes not scary anymore. Um, Like if you're, I mean, I wouldn't want to be swimming out in the middle of, I wouldn't want to swim out in the ocean from one island to the next. But if I'm part of like hundreds of people doing it in like an Ironman triathlon racing, I wouldn't be scared at all because I'm not alone. I mean, for obvious reasons, you know, like if there's sharks down below, they're not going to eat you because they're going to see all those other people and they're probably going to eat somebody else instead of you. But it's also a psychological thing where, you know, people do what the masses do, and then, you know, when it's the norm, you're not going to be afraid to do it. You know, like sometimes people think about, like in World War II, you know, all these people went, and it's like, how did you get normal people to go to war and not freak out, you know, in the face of like imminent death? Well, I think they didn't freak out because they were all there together and they all reinforced each other's bravery. And so that's basically how we're going to get over the fear of the aliens is by just all incrementally becoming more and more interested in aliens together and having a positive idea about them together. And then pretty soon, once everybody believes they're here and believes they're good, you know, when an alien offers to go and meet you here at this certain time in this certain place in the woods, you're going to be there and you're not going to be scared because you're going to be looking at it as though, feeling about it as though it's a natural thing, as though, you know, when the alien lands and steps out and hangs out with you, that's not going to be so far removed from your reality that it jostles you. It's going to be something that you're ready for and something that you expect and something that you think is like a long time coming. And so moral of the story is, you know, yeah, it's natural to be afraid of the aliens and everything, but the best way to get rid of the fear is by bringing other people along with you about the aliens. So you got to talk about aliens with everybody you meet. You got to talk about aliens. You got to upload videos talking about it. Like, and I mean, it's easy to talk about aliens. I was in Cologne, Germany, just a couple days ago, and I was invited to stay at a German's house, and I was hanging out with him, and his friend was there, Christian. And at the beginning, Christian goes, "That's wacky. I don't believe in aliens." And then I kept talking to him, and like by the time I left, 2 days later, I think he believed in aliens. He was like, "Oh, give me Bashar. Oh, really? That sounds interesting. Cool, man." So, I mean, and I've seen that happen a lot, dude. At the beginning, somebody's like, "I don't believe it." But then you keep talking and then I give them reasons. You give, there's simple reasons that you give. One reason is, this is the reasons you would give that there's aliens here. Monuments. There's no way in hell Monkey Man can stack those big stones on top of each other, so somebody did it. How about all the UFO sightings on YouTube? How about all the people who see stuff? How about all the astronauts who are up on YouTube? Videos of them talking about what they saw up there. How about all the witnesses from Area 51 up on YouTube talking about it? How about all the miracles that everybody knows happens? How about the miracles, you know, that I saw that happen? And then everybody has miracles, and then they go, "Oh yeah, I remember I had a miracle, or my friend had this miracle." And then how about the fact that the universe is so big, and then the scientific backing up of like parallel universes and all this stuff, and then just tie it all together. It's all related. I mean, everything you can give reasons why everything else in the earth is related. You know, butterfly effect and all this stuff. It's all related. So then, of course, they have to be here. And now, if they're here, then obviously they would be talking to us. So then, the ones who are talking to us, maybe they're not people full of shit, but it's actual aliens talking to you. So, that is how you do it. You just got to talk about it. You just talk about it. And then it becomes common knowledge, and everybody goes, okay, the aliens are here. And then when the aliens land, nobody's scared. That's how you get afraid of the fear. But it's definitely natural to be afraid. And I'm going to upload a video asking the aliens to abduct me, but I am scared of ghosts and spirits and stuff, so I would be scared of aliens. Okay.